My name is Leonardo. I was born in the year 1452 on the 15th day of April in a small Tuscan village called Vinci. It was not a place of wealth nor of power, just a quiet hill town surrounded by olive trees and the songs of birds. No one could have imagined that such a beginning would one day be remembered by the world. My father, Ser Piero, was a respected notary, a man of law admired in Florence. My mother, Caterina, was a simple countrywoman. They were not married. And so I was born not in a house of privilege, but between two worlds, one of education and order, and one of simplicity and earth. Perhaps it was this very mixture that shaped the way I would come to see the world, always searching for harmony between opposites. As a boy, I had no brothers or sisters by my side. Often I was alone. But solitude is a gift, if one knows how to use it. I wandered endlessly through the hills of Vinci, my eyes open to every detail. The streams, the stones, the flight of birds, these were my teachers long before I had any master in Florence. I remember watching the way water curled as it struck a rock, or how a bird tilted its wings to ride the wind. Where others saw only nature, I saw questions. Why does the stream carve the earth? Why does the bird not fall? Why does the branch bend instead of break? Even as a child, I believed the universe whispered answers, but only to those who truly looked. I sketched constantly, anything that caught my eye. Plants, animals, faces, even the patterns of clouds. While other boys played, I would sit with charcoal in hand, my thoughts far away. Sometimes, the elders scolded me, "Leonardo, stop your foolish doodling. Learn something useful." But drawing was not foolishness to me, it was discovery. In every line I captured a truth, the curve of a leaf, the shadow across a cheek, the power of wings in motion. To me, the page was not mere parchment, it was a mirror of the world. Life in Vinci was not grand. There were no palaces, no libraries of knowledge, but there was silence, and there was nature. And in silence, the mind can wander further than in the noisiest of cities. I watched storms roll over the hills, lightning splitting the sky, thunder shaking the earth beneath my feet. And I thought, there is power hidden here, waiting to be understood. I saw how shadows lengthened as the sun set, and I wondered, could light itself be measured? Each day became a lesson, each night a mystery. I remember one day, I captured a bird from the fields, a small creature trembling in my hands. I stared into its eyes, studying its delicate feathers, the perfection of its design. And then I released it. As it lifted into the air, my heart followed. In that moment, I swore that one day I too would find a way for man to fly. My father noticed my drawings. Though he was a man of law, he saw that my hand was destined not for contracts, but for creation. One day he carried my sketches to Florence to the workshop of Andrea del Verrocchio. Verrocchio was a master of many things: painting, sculpture, engineering. He looked at my drawings in silence, his brow furrowed. Then he said only, "This boy must learn." And so the path opened before me, not as the son of a notary, not as a farmer's child, but as an apprentice of art. But before Florence, before the workshop and the masters, I belonged to Vinci. Its hills, its rivers, its skies, they carved me. Every invention I would one day imagine, every painting I would one day create, every dream of flight or machine, they all began here, in the simple wonders of a curious child. The world of my childhood was filled with contradictions. I was both illegitimate and yet gifted with opportunity. I was both alone and yet surrounded by the voices of nature. I was a child of silence, and yet in my silence I heard the loudest truths of all. This is the beginning of my journey. A journey from Vinci to Florence, from boy to apprentice, from dreamer to creator. And if you wish to walk beside me, I will show you not only what I created, but why I dreamed it. I am Leonardo, and this is only the first step.